once again, in no particular order. Oh, these are also new. These are also new, and there's a lot of people waiting for these guys. There's a lot of people struggling at Targets trying to find these guys, and now you can find them here. I love to get fresh cars from the chipper. These are the new Reaction Plus. Now they have a plus sign on it. And the reason why it has a plus sign is because they're not doing what I just explained about Kenner. These guys are actually O-ring type of action figures. So they have fully articulation. I'm gonna have to get one of each as well, because this is a badass Serpentor. Oh boy. Hey everyone, so here's another video. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to do weekly videos, so this will be this week's video. And everyone does, also I noticed that people that own toy stores, they do their videos from either, well, in our case, we have our podcast and our booth, and we're gonna start doing that as well. But I noticed that the vast majority of store owners that do videos, like the way that we do, they do it from the front. And that makes sense, because that's where you have all your displays and all that. But this time, I wanted to show something that is non-common, which is what happened behind the scenes in a toy store. I don't know about you guys, and I always make references from Toys R Us because that's what I grew up with. I grew up being a Toys R Us kid. I kind of like somewhat fulfilling my dream of owning a Toys R Us type of thing. So what I want to show you today is not the sweet mess. Like that's my office right there where we like price stuff out, and we have some of the stuff in the back, and then here there's more storage stuff. Like we claim, it's a mess, but we claim to put new stuff. Like I always tell my customers, if you come back next week, I'll bet you $100 that you're gonna see something new. Why? Because we have a lot of stuff that comes in, but at the same time, we have a lot of stuff and collections of stuff that we haven't been able to surf through. Let's just a quick reference of things that we haven't been able to surf through. Look at this box. So this box is filled with loose figures, like Star Wars loose figures, that I have to make sure they have their accessories and then price them out. You know, collections that we get. All of these are figures with the car backs, and it's a lovely. John is always in the front, taking care of customers, and this is usually where I hang out. I love to be back here because you get to play with this stuff, you know. Like we always said that we have a curated collection out there, and that's exactly what we do back here. We curate collection. I don't know if you want to show that mess that I have right now. All those boxes right there, they're just loaded with loose Joes. All of that is loose GI Joes. And then that car right there, that mini bar car, is a collection that we're pricing out. This is the type of stuff, and this is the type of fun that we have backstage. But today, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to do different type of videos, and this is something that I have not seen. So hence why I wanted it to do. We got our weekly, I don't know if we want to move this way. We got our weekly ship, or maybe where you were fine, I guess. And I just want to do an unboxing from a toy store owner perspective. So it's going to be tricky because this is not usually how we do it. I do it over there, I open them up, I check the price. I usually know what's coming because like I track the invoices and the shipments and all that stuff from our retailers, for the manufacturers. But this time, purposely, I did not look into whatever is coming. The way that it works is that you pre-order stuff like everyone else, but they give you a heads up or as a wholesale account, they give you first dips on certain things. So you can order stuff that you know is going to come out in September and December. Heck, even with Sideshow, we have stuff order all the way to 2026. So sometimes I get a notification and I go, oh yeah, I remember ordering that, and I totally forgot about it. And so I usually like keep a good track of what's happening, but this time I purposely did not see any of the notifications to, you know, to be able to not to act surprised, but like to genuinely be surprised on the spot by pulling things out. So there are 2 units. I think I already know what this is. So this is from NECA. Oh. Right, so our horror section has been increasing. So mind you, one of the challenges of owning a store, it's you know, you have to listen to your audience, and you have to know. Look, I just pulled it out of the bag. You saw me pulling this thing out of the chipper box, and the tape is out. And then someone's gonna come and say, this thing is open. No, well, it's not. It's brand sealed. It's just put it out of the shipper. So one of the challenges of curating a store is that you have to bring stuff that you don't necessarily collect. I don't collect horror stuff. I don't enjoy horror stuff. Ironically, we're like big into Halloween at my house. But this guy looks kind of cool. It's super heavy, by the way. It's Jason from the final chapter. It's just weird. Let's just do it quick, because otherwise this video is gonna be an hour long. So first thing that we're get to see is from NECA. What else? Let's open this box. I know this box was at the top. We're gonna have to do it like this, and then put things back in the box and then back there. Otherwise, we're not gonna have enough room. So this is a fun unboxing. It's an unboxing from a store owner point of view, I guess. NECA. This is NECA, right? Yeah, that's NECA. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, I remember this. See, this was a while ago. This is a Casey Jones replica mask. It's a hockey mask. So we have a lot of turtle collectors. Our turtle section has been growing exponentially, our alley, if you will. And we're right next to the Panthers Arena in Sunrise, so this might be a perfect fit. You know, it's an actual where you can wear this, but it's a replica of Casey Jones hockey mask from NECA, and we got a full case. I'm gonna start putting things here. Someone's gonna say, "Oh, he's dropping the stuff out." Well, it's in the box. Nothing happened. It's gonna be fine. Let me see what's in box number 2. Okay, let's tie the invoice or receipt, if you will. Lots of wrappers. So what I was saying about by the way, that wrapper, this thing smells like shit. What I was saying about, how do you call it? Horror section is that people are starting to say, hey, where's your horror section? And so I have to learn about that. So guess what? We got another Jason right up in the, this is the one with the, you can open him up. Nice looking figures. I mean, NECA never cease to amaze. They have an amazing thing. So there's a bunch of Jasons in here. It's a full case of them, I guess. Transformers. I don't remember. Cliff Jumper. Man, I don't like this. Has include 2 pieces, collector card, stickers, and instructions. We're gonna have to go back to the invoice and see who these guys are and how do they look like. I'm not a fan of blind boxes. Missing Link Bumblebee. Transformers, for Transformers fans. So, yep, there's a bunch of them here, so it's gonna be kind of boring to show them one at a time. There's 3 of these guys. Of course, our fan favorite, Miles Morales, which is super hot right now. Everyone is like, you can't keep him off the shelf. There's a lot of Miles Morales fans out there asking for stuff. So, what brand is this? Oh, D-Stage. Interesting. I don't remember ordering that, but who knows. Okay, Saint Seiya fans, there's a lot of people asking for this. The way that I do it is like, if I get like 4 or 5 customers asking me for stuff that I don't have, I go and find them. Because I like to please customers in that sense. So a lot of people, especially from South America, they've been asking about this, guys. Saint Seiya. So I know they're expensive, they're super cool. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are die cast. I have a, by the way, if you come to the store, what we do is that we open up a database and then you just leave your information and your category. So there's a few guys in there that we're just gonna text them out and say, hey, we just got this, and probably they're gonna show up, because a lot of people has been asking for what we call it in Spanish, Caballeros del Zodíaco. Zodiac guys, whatever their names are. Let me see where I can put this box. I'm not gonna throw this one. We're gonna leave these to the very end purposely because those are Super7, and I want to close the video with that. So, see what we got here. More disgusting wrapping paper. Oh, guess what? Someone got trigger happy with these boxes. Now I have a bunch of Casey Jones replica masks. I remember what happened. Someone, yeah, whatever. I remember why we had so many, and then they just didn't commit to the delivery date, and that's why we ended up with having so many. Someone's just gonna show up that was gonna be able to autograph those things, but that didn't happen. So now we have a surplus of Casey Jones replica mask. I sincerely hope all those hockey fans, also Turtle fans, shows up and get their NECA hockey mask. They're kind of cool. Alright, so I'm leaving Super7 to the very end because there are 2 gigantic boxes. And this is, for me, the fun stuff. Once again, we don't do it like this. And now, for video purposes, just throwing stuff on the floor. Look at this. Show them this. I love this. Like, I'm 6 feet tall, so this is almost 5 feet of toys, neatly packed. Let's go one by one. This is a typical Reaction Super7 casing. It usually says, what's in there? Sesame Street, Wave 1. These are selling well. People love this. And the other guys in the block now, they're gonna go and say, no, I'm gonna go and get Sesame Street because those guys are selling them. Okay, I love these figures. I love Reaction. That is not a secret. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Ernie. I love Reaction. As you know, the brand with Reaction is a nod to old Kenner and the 5 POA type of action figures. So technically it would have been like, what would have happened if Kenner would have had the license to do Sesame Street back then? They would have looked like that. So I'm just gonna go random. I was waiting for this. Oh man, I was waiting for this. These are brand new. When I saw them on the catalog, I basically called the rep. Shout out to Ryan. And I'm like, Ryan, hook me up. Because these are back metal. And there are good old Silver Hawks. They're back metal. Look, they look beautiful, man. Guys, the video doesn't do justice. I think they're gonna have one set for me. They look super cool. It brings memories back. As always, Super7 knocking it out of the park with the car art. I got the whole wave, so I'm doing this randomly. So once again, in no particular order. Oh, these are also new. These are also new, and there's a lot of people waiting for these guys. There's a lot of people struggling at Targets trying to find these guys, and now you can find them here. I love to get fresh cards from the chipper. These are the new Reaction Plus. Now they have a plus sign on it. And the reason why it has a plus sign is because they're not doing what I just explained about Kenner. These guys are actually O-ring type of action figures. So they have fully articulation. I'm gonna have to get one of each as well, because this is a badass Serpentor. Oh boy. Oh boy. You have to remember that this is a business. You're not supposed to be stacking up toys for yourself. And I don't know, it keeps happening. Oh, Rancid. Rock and roll. Once again, we just, especially since we became an official Super 7 retailer, now we have our own music section, which is working great. People are, digging that. Look at this, Rancid. You like that shit, right? You listen to Rancid. I know. This is a cool looking figure, and the card itself, like the card itself is just beautiful. Beautiful work, as always, Super 7. For me, knocking them out of the park. I really dig this scale. If you know me personally, or if you see any of my videos, you know that I'm a 3 3/4 guy myself. How do we title this thing? Unboxing a massive collection, something like that. Clickbait, I'm thinking clickbait. I didn't even read oh. I know, this was a friend of mine. Well, a really good customer that comes here. I actually met him here. He asked me to get him the newest wave. I think this is the newest wave of Reaction, Super 7 Reaction figures. I'm almost certain this is not, oh yeah, it is a full case of these guys. But you know what I'm gonna do for him? I'm gonna keep a chipper intact so he could get this lovely experience of getting things out of the chipper like this. I'll fix it later. Alright. You see, it's just random stuff. They play with Lego at the Super 7 Dispatch Center at their warehouse, whatever that is. Let's see who this is. Who's this? Oh my god, don't tell me. Oh, they came out already. I've been waiting for this, guys. So this is what they now call the comic version, which is sort of like a He-Man type of looking size and everything, but these are the new Thundercats. Dude, these are so freaking cool. I was waiting for these guys. Look, Mumra. I have a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say her name because she's gonna get mad at me. We used to work together, and every time that she was hungry, I used to say, "There goes Mumra," because she started, like, turning into, in Spanish it's more hilarious, because she started to turn into this crazy monster if you don't feed her right away. So I'm assuming this is more Thundercats vintage. That's how they call it, the vintage line. They're somewhat doing the same thing that they did with Masters of the Universe when they had that license. I really dig this. I really like not only the scale, but I really like the card. I think they look beautiful. Look at this Lionel. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'm gonna have to release this video sooner to let people know that we have all this stuff. Alright, let's keep going. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, like massive unboxing video. This is the type of stuff that type of dream job that I wanted to have. So I go, well, I'm gonna be late today because I have to unpack toys and price. And more Reaction Sesame Street. These guys are beautiful. And they're doing really well. People like them. How can you not like this? massive unboxing. Let's keep going. I'll clean that up. Don't look at me like that. Right. At some point, we're gonna have to move things around in order to clear the boxes. I don't know how much. Not reading the labels, although, oh yeah, probably Jackal. Yep. So this is the third of the first wave of this vintage looking Thundercats. These are pretty cool. They're basically He-Man type of scale. So the first wave are these three guys. I like them. They're compatible with He-Man, so I'm probably gonna put them in my diorama, the one that I have at the booth. Because why not? They're perfect for a He-Man battle action sequence. Also be very careful when you do this because you don't want to slice the card inside, especially for mint on card collectors like myself. Ooh. So, you know, those people that complain about cards, companies like Super7 that take the gesture of adding an extra piece of board just to protect the card. And then you ask me like, why are you so picky about cards? Because look, man, I mean, Motorhead, yeah, let me. Once again, for the rock and roll section, he's supposed to have a variant of a different color. People totally dig Ace of Cards. Isn't that the one that plays at the Triple H? I think so. Time to play the game. Maybe I'm wrong and then I'm gonna get burned in the comment section. Time to play the game. More Transformers. I have a customer who's gonna be so happy about this because he commissioned the entire wave. Look at this. Oh wow. The Ghost of a Starscream. I know Francisco and Ness and all that gang are gonna enjoy this type of stuff. The Ghost of a Starscream. Boom! This is gonna look weird because I'm like dressed differently, I guess, and this is a different day, but the really following day after we shot this video, 2 more boxes came in, so I'm like, instead of doing a second video, I'm just gonna cut and paste and insert this, and then we'll go back to the previous video because that's where I have like finale and everything. I'm talking like Joey from way back when, like boom, I guess I went crazy. If you're ever in town, you gotta go to Margate and you gotta check that store way back when. Check out the address and information below. It's amazing. It's like a vintage museum of interesting. It's not a toy store. It's like a museum of vintage stuff, modern stuff. Everything is curated. It's a beautiful store. You gotta check them out. So let's do this quick. We're in the middle of a working day, so we might have to stop if a customer comes in. We're just taking advantage of the downtime. Okay. Gundams. Freedom Gundam. Funny enough, I do not recall ordering that, but that's how it is. Sometimes I get on a freaking frenzy at night, or I see something, or the rep calls, and he's like, gotta check this out, you gotta check this out, and I'm an addict. I love my toys. Mind you, we handle the store. The way that I handle the store is that basically, this is a collection of mine. I know you're taping, but you gotta keep an eye on that camera, because if you see someone walk in, you just go there. We'll stop it, we'll go there. So mind you, picture our store. For me, the way that I see it is, this is a huge collection. I know I say that a lot, and sometimes I'll sound repetitive. That's the truth. That's how I see it. This is a collection that I'm curating. I totally hate this shit. Someone walked in. That I'm curating. So this is another Super7 stuff, and to be quite honest, that night that we taped this stuff, I was like doing a mental gymnastics of, there is things that I did not see in there. But like I was explaining earlier, you do the pre-order and then they say freaking, I don't know, comes out July 2025, whatever, and then you forget about it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this random again. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can while enjoying it. Oh yeah, we already had an Ernie, and of course now we get the bird from the lovely Reaction Sesame Street line. These guys, I'm a stickler for Reaction. That's not new. Thankfully, we're getting a lot of customers or are digging into it. How can you not like that? I mean, that's, for me, that's a legendary scale. I know that people like bigger stuff nowadays. There's a little bit for everyone in the kingdom of the Lord. Who's this? Okay, yeah. This is one of the things that I was like, I did not see the complete line. So here's a steel heart from the Silverhawks. Beautiful figure. Remember that these are back metal. These are back metal. Hasbro. Hello. Waiting for a C-3PO back metal since the freaking 90s, and they haven't been able to do that for whatever reason. They look they look legit. They look like the way it's supposed to be. Once again, I'm doing this fast, and then we're gonna go back to the previous day. So we're just gonna make a quick edit into it. But I wanted it for you guys to have a taste of what it's like to be backstage in a store. Sesame Street, Guy Smiley. I don't remember this character, but he looks pretty cool. Who doesn't like the Muppets? The Muppets were like the best thing ever growing up. Gotta thank my math skills to count Chocula. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, you're gonna let me know if someone is there because I'm totally distracted by you looking at the camera. There you go. It's just everybody knows we have a bunch of cameras on site. Like every single square inch of the store has a camera. And so all the monitors are there, and then more Silverhawks. Who's this? Oh, look. That's a neat figure. That's a neat figure. It's hard because I'm supposed to animate the unboxing and make comments, but then with a haul like this, I love when they started saying that. Big toy haul! Big toy haul! You know why I never edited? I have to edit that, although that was 1.5 years ago when we found the spawn lot. Remember the big spawn lot? Hundreds of spawn figures. Now this looks beautiful. Oh man, the Martians from Sesame Street. This is absolutely beautiful. This means that we basically have a Sesame Street section right now, a Muppet section, which is great. I absolutely love that. You let me know if someone walks in, okay? Because I see you looking at the cameras and I immediately go like, trying to do it fast. This is downtime. Every single store has that downtime. So this is downtime. This is usually when we have lunch hour. Here's Quicksilver. Look at this. Look at that shiny metal, back metal type. Like now we're talking. Now we're talking. I gotta keep one of each. Gotta keep one of each. I said I was not gonna collect any new stuff. All the stuff that I was gonna buy was gonna be for the store. Like, how can you not? How can you not? Peanuts! Also the peanut section, these are new if I'm not mistaken, these are brand new. Good old Charlie Brown, lovely cards. As always, Super7 breaking the mold and, you know, knocking it out of the park with the card art. They really put love into that, and I appreciate that as a collector. I got into the Reaction MOTU line because of that, because of the card art. Jason did an amazing job. More peanuts. Beautiful Franklin. Lovely Franklin. These guys had issues. Like if you really look at Peanuts nowadays as an adult and you see what those kids are saying, they're like freaking, they need a therapy, big time. Big box. Wonder what that will be. Oh, I think I know what this is. Our friend Jesse Milero is gonna enjoy this. Look at this. So we're gonna have to pop one up, right?
Do it.
Do it? Is that what you said?
Yep.
I don't think. I mean, we have to keep one for display, for display purposes. See how this looks. Gojira. Godzilla has been a learning lesson. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I gotta read what's the criteria behind it. I know, like I said, Super7 is run by collectors for collectors, so I'm pretty sure there's a neat criteria behind it. I gotta dig into it to see what that. I love the presentation in the box. Like, damn. See, damn, I'm like Joey today. Joey from way back when. Big hug, brother. All right, let's see. All right, there you go. And I was talking about math, doing the math. What would math, how would math would be in my life without this gentleman right here? Count, boom, count. It's horrible to say that the math that I know is thanks to him, but I like it. That was truly helpful. I wonder if that's still happening, that if they're still doing that type of stuff. I know that PBS was going to shut them down at some point. I lost track of it. I love Sesame Street, and I watch it in 2 different languages. Because I watch it here when we came as a little kid. And then when we went back to Venezuela, I watch it there as well, but it was the Mexican version. So there's a lot of stuff that I know. I was waiting for this box. Waiting for this box.
People, we gotta go to commercials.
Okay, commercial break. All right, so I don't mind commercial breaks as long as a customer walks in and buys stuff. So I was waiting for this guy. This is one of the ones that I was like, wait, wasn't that supposed to come in the same box? The new Duke from the Reaction Plus, which is fairly a new version of the Reaction line. It's basically full O-ring. They look like the cartoon. I think that's the idea, but it's O-ring. I think, and this is a personal opinion, this is the future of Joe's, especially 3 3/4. As we all know, Hasbro kind of dropped the ball on the line, and thankfully, Super7 is taking the game to the next level. I really like those figures. I'm keeping one for myself of each. This one's big, so let's keep working on the little ones. This one's big. I can see the word Ultimate's on it. No wonder why it's big. Where am I going to put all this stuff? That's a good problem. I like that problem. Where are we going to put all this stuff? Alright, so what's here? Who's this? I don't recognize it. Like, oh, Spinal Tap for the rock section, the music section actually. It's working really well. People are digging it. I was pleasantly surprised with the reception that music section has been, you know, showing. Let's see who else. This is kind of fun to do this type of unboxing. Now you get a little bit of what it is to be me backstage. And I'm pretty sure this applies to store owners all over the nation. Another Spinal Tap. Nice figure. That's a really nice figure. Derek, if I'm not recall. Yeah, if I recall correctly. Spinal Tap. A customer requested that. That's why we ordered those specifically. Let's see what else. It's supposed to be to keep the video entertaining. Otherwise, the retention will be the same and all that YouTube staff crap. But I think not knowing what's coming out of the box is here's the third member of Spinal Tap now. So if you're a Spinal Tap fan, now you know. that you can get them here. My gosh, let's just go through the small boxes first, because these two are big guys. We'll leave that to the very end. We're almost there. We're almost there, and there we're gonna cut back to the previous video that I started it, the one that we've been watching. Oh, Jesse Milero. Another Gojira, but this time with green glare. It looks kind of fun. Oh, look at that. Look at the way he looks on the front. See, if I move it, that looks fun. Good job, Super7. They're doing an amazing job. I love this. This is a great excuse to spend the day opening toys. Yeah. Best job I ever had so far. And I love my career. I love what I do. But this passion project is like getting better and better and better by the day. So who's this guy? Weird card. Oh, I know who this is. King of Diamond. King Diamond. Yeah, look at that. And the cards, man. The cards are so cool. Alright. Let's see this big box first. This whole thing is gonna fall. So how do we do this? Let's do it like this. Not reading what's inside purposely. This looks like ultimate something. Alright, I'm just gonna go and grab one box. All these protections is for inbox collectors, that they go and say, well, my box got a little corner dent, whatever. Look at all the measurements that needs to be taken in consideration in order for you guys to get your box properly. Right, who are these guys? Remember, this is a blind. Oh shoot, it's big. It's one piece per box. A one piece. Oh, I know. Jesse Milero, you're being summoned. This is another Jesse Milero figure. A good friend of ours, not just to the store, but a good friend of ours that has an incredible collection. It's going to be featured in the next season of Plastic Crack. We went there with Urban and recorded. I'm going to cut one up to see how it looks. Jesus. It looks neat. Let's see. Big box, man. Shoot. Oh, let me get it up. Let me get it up. Oh boy, look at this guy. That looks sexy, alright.
Yeah, reflection is not
It's not helping you?
letting us.
It looks super sexy. Big Gojira. What if I do it like this?
There.
Big sexy Gojira. Jesse's gonna be here the moment we publish this. He's gonna show up the following day. He has an incredible collection of Godzilla stuff. Let's save the box. Last box. And then we go back to the previous opening. It's also Ultimates. I just don't know the line. I'm doing this purposely blinded. Chinga. A lot of tape, man. Lots of tape. Another big box. Maybe it's more. Let me see. Oh no, it's a different brand, but it's not of the same Godzilla. Man, this one is hard to. This one is feisty. It doesn't want to come out. Alright, we're almost there. A Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh man, this brings memories. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimate Space Cadet Raphael. Beautiful figure, man. This brings memory because I had the vintage one. And I used to play with it, of course. It's an astronaut. It's my main theme. This is a really good looking figure right there. Alright, so let's go back to the previous video. Massive unboxing video, that's what we're gonna call it. This is new for me, this thing about talking to myself, because Yang is there not saying anything, so at some point it feels kind of weird. I know there's gonna be people watching, or we're not doing this live, so I'm like, you have to say something. Say something important. More Transformers reaction. This is a pretty good looking RC. I dig that. I really like this. She's beautiful. Look at the amount of figures that they made so far. I started doing this line, but I'm a completist, so I dropped the ball at the beginning. Now it just, the way that I see it is that I'm just collecting them now for the store. I get them, but I put them on the shelves, and if someone comes and buys them, see you buy. Why is this box? It says Transformers Reaction, but the box is bigger than the rest. Oh, I know. Maybe this is the big green guy. Maybe this is the big green guy. What the heck? It is. Not green, but this is the Devastator. Is it the same figure? Yeah. That's awesome. A Reaction Devastator. We're gonna keep it in the box. I love Super7, guys. I think Super7 is the future of action figures. They put passion into it. They have actual collectors overseeing the stuff, and not just corporate people eating shit. These are guys that actually care about this lines, and they do their due diligence, and they do their homework, and that's why you get a Ghost Starscream, something that we've never seen before. Alright, what does it say on the box? Silverhawks, but these are the Ultimates Silverhawks. Where are we gonna put all this stuff? Oh, that's where I bought those new shelves. Yeah, that's where I bought those. Especially thinking of Ultimates, when I saw them, I'm like, these are, oh shit, oh look at this. These guys are freaking beautiful because they're back metal as well. And they released the first time that these were, the guys were released, they call it toy version. Were more like a cartoon type of thing, so it wasn't, the figure wasn't all silver. They are freaking beautiful, man. They are freaking beautiful with the back metal paint. I can say this because this video is not sponsored by them, and I can care less about what Hasbro has to say. But come on, Hasbro, C-3PO and all that. If Super7 can do it, why can't you? You know? Let's just start putting things here because I ran out of room on the other side. Alright. Silverhawks. I have to say something, otherwise the video, whatever. I'm just thinking of YouTube stats right now. Oh, you have to say something. You have to keep the people entertained. I'm not that guy, but I'm just a toy collector. Who's this? Oh man, she is beautiful. Steelheart. I think they knock it out of the park, especially with it. This brings memories. I remember. This brings memories. I mean, they weren't like that. They didn't look like that. The vintage, that's what I mean. The one that I had. But they're just cool. They're just freaking cool. Alright. Guess I can do this here. And I have the song right now in my head. Silverhawks. Probably one of the best opening sequence in terms of music ever made. Alright, who's this? What the heck is this? It's a box within the box. Okay. A big box within the box. There are 4 boxes. Might not be the same. Oh. Conquered, I think these are a new one. I believe so. Might be wrong. Ultimates. Super7 turtles. This was my favorite turtle when I was a kid. My brother's watch, he doesn't watch my videos, but I'm gonna send him a picture of this. This was my favorite turtle back when I was a kid. Because it was a rock and roller. Oh man, and this brings memories, but now it comes with a mic stand, with a punk head. See what I mean? Like, Super7 knocks it out of the park with this ultimate figures. That's why it's called Ultimates. This the ultimate iteration of the characters. I wonder if the whole box, that's gonna get, I think I got a little reckless there. Punk Rocky Ronaldo. I hope the whole thing is not just this character. This is just the wave, I guess. Shit. It is. Oh shit. Can be. Ryan, we're in trouble. I don't think I ordered that many of these. But I have a lot of Super7 Ultimates if you're interested. We're in Sunrise, right across the street from Sawgrass Mall. If you want to buy this type of stuff, you know where to go at retail price. I'm gonna put this here so we can swap the box, because we have a second box at the bottom. Look, and on top of things, I mean, I should have been showing this, so look at this. This is something else. I mean, we're only showing modern toys, but look at this beauty right here. Graded, 80 plus. Let me show another beauty right here of graded stuff. Yeah, Joe. But let's focus on the new toys that we just got. Otherwise, we're gonna get in hot waters. Because if I, can you push this box towards me? There you go. I think that's gonna work. If I, did we go to that box at the bottom? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
If I start opening up every single box here, this video is gonna be, I don't know, 5 hours long. And I meant those boxes in the back. All of that is filled with toys. Horrible smelling paper. Smells horrendous. Horrendous. I hate how that thing smells. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we've massive Super7 unboxing. So welcome to my job. My name is Guillermo. And when John is at the front taking care of customers, this is usually what I'm doing back here. I'm opening up boxes and going, and then going, what did I order so many of this? And then, me Grimlock. Be like Grimlock. This is a beautiful looking Grimlock from the Super7 reaction line. Pretty neat Grimlock. Be Grimlock. So then what happened after we popped this out? We price them properly. At some point we take them to the floor. And we put it on the shelves. So we're not doing like the typical Walmart, Target type of just put them on shelves. Like we curate the way we do it. And I'm trying to come up with sections, like we have a Star Wars section, it's not fair for me that we have a G.I. Joe section because there are Joes everywhere in the store, but we're trying to do like a sports section, a MOTU section. So we go to like say, oh, I was waiting for these guys so bad because they look so good in the catalog. These are the reaction peanuts. They're beautiful. And there are a lot of people that we had a different product from peanuts as well, and it sold out. So I was really looking forward to get the whole wave. These are really good looking figures, and we have customers that have been, you know, inquiring about this. So they're here. They're finally here. I was waiting for those. Like I said, I did not went through what was coming, so I just I purposely ignored the tracking notifications just to be surprised to open more peanuts. Lucy, if you need a shrink, if you need a therapist, she'll be available. This is a really nice looking figure, you have to admit. And the car, man, the car, just the car itself. That's another beauty thing about reaction, that you don't have to get them out of the car. Just having them like this with the car, it's a beauty as it is. So, but then you can pop them out and have them right next to your desk or whatever. I'm gonna have fun resetting that section right there so we can include the peanuts. All right, Sesame Street. Me want a cookie, Cookie Monster. I don't think we have any left, right?
Thing.
Maybe one left or something. This was the first big seller, the Cookie Monster. Cookie. I know someone that owns a store nearby that looks like the Cookie Monster, and he was like, "Cookie, I want cookie." Hey, I hope he doesn't get to see this. Let's see who's this. By the way, we're an official retailer of Super7, as you all know. If you follow our, this was my favorite. But what I was saying was that our prices are retail prices, so we don't do eBay prices or whatever. This is a beautiful. Look at this. Look at Oscar. Beautiful reaction 3 3/4 Oscar in the canister. It's not just the head, like they painted the body all the way down. Lovely character, it looks beautiful. Was looking forward to get more Sesame Street characters. I'm doing that carefully because it's this guy that popped out and I don't want to damage the car. Let's see what else is here. I'm not trying to read the boxes because the boxes says what's inside, and then I'm going to lose the surprise element. Heck, White Weekly, I'm just gonna freaking post this thing right now. We're gonna wait for next week. Listen, more Transformers. More than meets the eye. Nucleon Quest Optimus Prime in all black. That's a good looking Prime right there. Jesus. Good looking black Prime. Just put it here, just running out of space. Another box right there. They like kind of play Lego with it because they're like neatly organized within the, and as you can see, nothing got damaged. They did a really good job shipping these guys. Let's see, what's here? More Transformers. Oh, nice looking Ultra Magnus. Was never a fan of that character, but nice looking Ultra Magnus, I must admit. And they literally went for the Prime mold and just did it white. Of course. It's like, if Hasbro did it back in the day, why not? So, who's this guy? No. Got a sneak peek of the name, so I'm gonna pretend that I don't know. I think this is the invisible guy. This is a see-through guy. Look at the level of protection. So they have a big, thick card box and then an insert on it. And then on top of it, oh, they went back to these type of boxes. Tigra Invincible from the Super 7 Ultimates line, the Thundercat Ultimates. Let's see, let's pop them out. Oh, I like the box already. And you know what's on the way? The Cat Slayer. The big castle, one of the biggest playsets ever made. I saw the notification, so that will be here anytime soon. I really like the box. Look at this beauty. This is a nice looking box right there. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me if you can see it. Yeah? Nice looking Tigra right there. All clear. And my rep within Super 7, he loves all this clear stuff. Hence why he sent me a full case. I don't think I remember this, ordering a full case of this character. We're gonna have to have a serious talk, you and I, Ryan. Let's see, let's put it here, I guess. Okay, last box of the day. Don't know what this is. Okay, big box right there, just like before. Oh, interesting. Last item of the night is gonna be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure from the Ultimate line. I want to believe this guy is new, but I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I thought they were gonna do clear boxes. I guess I got the wrong memo about it. It's a Splinter. We already had a Splinter. But this guy is flocked. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a little, it's flocked. It has a bunch of stuff. This is a beautiful, oh, you know what? We should open one up just to have it with the party wagon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? We should leave one open. It looks really good. Look at that face. And it's flocked. Like it has, that's kind of gross, but it has a bunch of stuff. I think I'm gonna pop one open so we can put it at the party wagon. Well, that's it. This was the gigantic unboxing of store-related items. This is just a very quick representation of what we do every week backstage here at the back of the store. Right now it's closed, obviously, otherwise the two of us can do this. And you know, do all that jazz that everybody says, like, you know, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want. We look forward to see you here. Remember, at the bottom you see the address where we at if you want to come. Pass by, say hi, say that you saw the video. So happy to do this type of stuff. I love my job, and now, you know, playing with toys every day, this is the most beautiful thing. So thank you so much. Looking forward to see you on the next one. Bye.